Oui, 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 oui. Nous ferons le tour du monde avec mon trois ma jolie. Oui, 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 oui. Nous n'aurons plus pour amis que la brise vagabonde et le soleil de midi. Oui, 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 oui. Va, mon bateau va, danse ton mât, claque ta voile. Va, mon bateau va, pour elle et moi, vogue là-bas. Oui, 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 oui. Choisis la plus belle escale et je t'offre un paradis. Oui, 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 oui. Veux-tu le ciel de Capri ou les palais de Bengale ou le soleil d'Hawaï? Oui, 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 oui. Va, mon bateau va, danse ton mât, claque ta voile. Va, mon bateau va, pour elle et moi, oui, mais voilà. Mon bateau est tout petit, il dort dans une bouteille, et moi je rêve avec lui. Oui, 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 oui. Un jour mon trois ma jolie m'emportera loin d'ici, dans un merveilleux pays. Oui, oui,
Shut
oui,
the
oui,
damn
oui.
music off. Something to me. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Before I say anything, before we start the show, I am not feeling that. You know what? I will say for all of you Americans, at the end of the day, who are we out here? We're Americans, and as you all know in America, we don't listen to French music. Jesus Christ! Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey Reaper channel. Now this is more American to me. All of you Americans, I see you Americans. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's do it right this time. I gotta turn off the French music. I ain't French. You son of a gun. You thought I was gonna play a whole French music on here? Bonjour, voulez-vous? No. Here's all of you in the USA today. We're gonna be drinking Johnny Drum. That's what we're gonna be drinking. And we're gonna be doing an amazing topic for all of you. You can see the topic. I discovered why Americans eat Chinese food on Christmas Day. We're going to talk about that today. Oh man, this is good. Now I'm feeling it. going to be amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, this show today on the stream, I tell you, we're going to do it. I feel it. Reaper Crew, we're not. I see you in the crowd, underground psycho. I see you with your videos. Hey, I will say, Reaper Crew, we are, we're no.
Reach out a hand to touch your face. You're slowly disappearing from my view. Disappearing from my view. Reach out a hand to try again. I'm floating in a beam of light with you. A beam of light with you. And I ran so far away.
Hell yeah.
I just ran.
What a smoke cloud. Did you see that? Ladies and gentlemen, today's show is officially going to be sponsored. It'll be sponsored by everybody. It's going to be a good show. Shoot! I feel it. Let's try this out. Let's see how this is. Oh man, that's a goddamn fucking. That's a holy snap, ladies and gentlemen. That's a goddamn banger of a banger, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just tell you this: today is almost Christmas time. For all of you wondering and watching these shows, you're watching everyday show, you're kind of wondering, man, I need some more topics. Throw in a topic stream. I missed that. Well, this is your stream. As a matter of fact, this is exactly the stream you want to be at. If you want a little bit of entertainment, this is it. Also, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. Also, on Instagram, you can go to Instagram and go follow on Instagram today. You saw we took out the Johnny Drum. We're mixing it a little bit with Starry because I need a little bit of refreshing drink while I'm doing a live show. This is live. Nothing is scripted here. I will tell you none of this is edited like the videos. So we'll say if you want to send a super chat, you're welcome to. If you have any questions, you're welcome to send it. And also, I will say, we're going to go on with the topic onto this stream for all of you that do not know, okay? WWRD. What would Reaper do? I'm going to tell you what I would do on the stream. Also, we're going to talk about some things on here, and mainly the thing that you all want to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on with the topic on here. The topic today, I discovered why Americans eat Chinese food on Christmas time. You know, I will say, for all of you that rewatch the show, thank you for rewatching this. If you give me a thumbs up on this video, I really appreciate you. I will also say that there's not much whiskey talk on this stream today. On the afternoon shows, you get a little bit of entertainment, and I will tell you, sometimes I do double headers. That means I do one in the afternoon and one at night for the whiskey connoisseurs. But either way, for the whiskey connoisseurs, I do have a bottle out here that I'm drinking currently, and this is Johnny Drum. You've seen it on yesterday's, I believe it was yesterday's battle. This one's fantastic. Get yourself one of these Johnny Drums. It's a little bit hard to find nowadays, but I can tell you it's fantastic. I will tell you the prices are going up on these things. So if you find this under $40, buy it. If you find it $100, do not buy it. A lot of these bottles are going up in price, so you have to start realizing there's good bottles out there. Buy yourself the recommendations I give you, because everything I give you is what I drink, okay? Everything that I drink, I show you, and unlike other YouTubers, most of the time, you know, they just show you random bottles. I actually drink them, and for all of you that do not know, whiskey content is mainly for the short videos, and the long videos, so you'll enjoy all the whiskey content you want to. But anyways, we're going to get on with this show. I will tell you, I'm smoking a cigar, and also I want to say thank you to one of the subscribers over here. He says, Underground Psychos, he says, love your video, Reaper. And also, huge shout out to Bob Loves Whiskey. I know that it's very busy with a lot of family and friends. If you have kids, I understand it's very busy this time of year. I will tell you, we're 2 days away from Christmas. As a matter of fact, tomorrow midnight, will officially be Christmas time. So I want to give you I gotta give you guys and ladies, I have to give you some entertainment on here, and I do know a lot of people want a little bit of entertainment. So you know what, let me puff off this cigar. This is my beautiful cigar, yes. It is beautiful. Yes, it is indeed. Anyways, let's start off this stream, okay? Some of you are asking yourself exactly what you're seeing. You guys are asking, wait a minute. What does this man mean? What does this man mean? I've been subscribed since day one. I didn't expect him to make a stream like this. Chinese food? I'm American. I don't eat Chinese food. That's what you're probably thinking. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of Americans that actually eat Chinese food on Christmas Day. And you know, we're going to talk about that now because it kind of struck me. There's a movie called The Christmas Story. And in the movie, The Christmas Story, well, exactly how you hear here. They had to eat Chinese food. I will tell you, we're going to change the vibe just a little bit right now. Damn! God damn! Chinese food! On Christmas Day, you gotta be kidding me right now. Holy shoo, you gotta be joking. Ganyways, let me sip this up. Matter of fact, I'm not even joking. It happens around the world. We're gonna talk about why this happens. And also, I have a little bit of things. Oh man, there's a little bit of things I gotta get off my chest. But either way, okay. Topic of the day. I discovered why Americans officially eat Chinese food for Christmas time. Is it going to be a tradition that everybody starts to do that every Christmas? I don't know, but we'll tell you on this stream the truth. We're going to try to dig down deep into how I can explain to you why everybody has different traditions. I will tell you the topic, okay? This is true life. This is like MTV, okay? This is like MTV True Life, okay? I just discovered Chinese food is being eaten around the world in Christmas time. You know what? We're going to talk about this. Also, I did put on here something so that you all know when you walk in here what I'm talking about. True life, I discovered the truth. And the truth of the matter is, let's talk about it, okay? First off, first thing we have to say is Monday is Christmas, okay? Sunday, which is tomorrow, will be Christmas, really Christmas Day. It's the nighttime. I will tell you, everybody's really going through a hectic time right now. Everybody's really paddling along. And for all of you that do not know, I will say that. I will say this all the time. Okay, stressful times like right now, you'll see it, okay? See it all over the place. You go to the mall right now, damn, you go to the mall. Everywhere you go to, it is stressful times right now. Tater Dom, I see you, Tater Dom. I see you. Big stressful times right now. Let me just say this. If you didn't get your gift, if you didn't get the food that you needed to for Christmas Day, you still got tomorrow. But either way, it's a stressful time for a lot of people. This is actually not supposed to be a stressful time. If you took your holiday off here in America, most of the time, these are the days that you're supposed to take them off, or your company gives you kind of a days off. These would be the days, okay? These would be the days. But I discovered something, and I discovered something recently. The reason why I discovered this, I said, holy shit, wait, time out. I was talking to a friend, and all of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute. This is a great idea. Did I just discover this yesterday? Did I discover it today? It's been on TV in front of me my whole life. The Christmas Story every year. In America, I know all of us are Americans. we have the movie that's called A Christmas Story. It's always on TV. And as you see on the movie, they had to go eat Chinese food. Hey, they had to go eat Chinese food. Did it trigger a lot of other people to actually start eating Chinese food too? Maybe. Or maybe there was a lot of people actually eating Chinese food before that movie came out. I'm going to tell you exactly where we're getting at here on this stream. Okay, first off, I'm not going to be eating Chinese food. Okay, let's put that out there. Also, I will say for the people that eat pizza on Chinese in Christmas time, have a little bit of courtesy for all the Americans, okay, and all the Italians, all the Sicilians. A little courtesy, okay, please, on Christmas Day. Don't be the man, okay, that shows up to Christmas party with a pineapple pizza. Okay, don't be that guy. I'm going to tell you this too. If you think you're going to show up to a Christmas party with pineapple pizza, you see this hand? Sometimes it's good to just do it yourself. You don't need somebody else to just swat it out of you. But currently, look, I'm going to tell you the reasons why people here in America actually eat Chinese food. I went today to a couple stores. Again, I didn't need to, but I had to. Now, I did speak about this 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I spoke about, on the stream, an afternoon stream like this, where everybody was working, I did speak about how now everybody's going crazy. Everybody's going ta-ta. Everybody's going just loony all over the malls and the plazas. There's no parking anywhere, and I will also say, not only is there no parking anymore, let me just say this, okay? I'm not really used to having to park all the way to the back, okay? I kind of have to park, let's just put it this way, I kind of had to park in the other plaza. Okay, that's how many people are currently parking in the parking lots out here. So you're kind of getting where I'm getting at here. Christmas time is a time where you spend time with family, but you have to do all your things beforehand. Okay, there's not one of us that haven't had a time in the day or maybe in the week to actually. I'm thinking about taking this shirt off. I'm thinking about taking this sweater off. By the way, I will tell you. Thinking about taking this sweater. Let me take this sweater off. It's getting a little bit. It's cold, but it's hot. You know what I mean? It is cold, but it's hot. I gotta figure something out here. Let me take this thing off. Let me put it over here. You know, I don't wanna get sick on Christmas. So maybe I could just put it here. Don't want to get sick. The last thing anybody needs out here is to get sick. Also, another thing I do want to say, I think the worst thing that can happen is you get sick on Christmas. Damn, that is brutal. That is brutal. All right. Okay, so here we go, okay? There's way too many people out here, okay? And one thing I have discovered is that, you know what? You have to understand. It's 2 days away, man. I'm praying right now. I'm praying right now that the world is not going to end. Okay? I'm gonna talk about topics too. Here's another topic. This is a good topic. I have a couple other topics that I'm gonna be talking about. Okay, there's a couple other topics that we're gonna be talking about on the stream right now. Okay, so I just wanted to let everybody know that we're on the way to actually be talking about a couple things. But I will say, hey, this was a last minute stream. I wasn't gonna do the stream. I really wasn't gonna do the stream. I was going to finish up what I needed to do. There's a lot of things that I actually still need to do. One of the things that I do need to do is actually, I'm supposed to get a gift card. And I think I'm going to completely pass up on the gift card. One thing I will say. Oh man, one thing I will say, man. You know, before we talk about the main thing, I have to really say some positivity before we go full on. I need to say some positivity. Two weeks ago, I wasn't able to walk. Okay, there was no way I could walk. 2 weeks ago, there was a time that I was in crutches. I couldn't walk. Okay, I couldn't even put force on my foot, my leg. I couldn't put any pressure on my leg. So let me just start off by saying, okay, Christmas time is a time to really count your blessings, be blessed, and be positive around this time. I'm gonna start off the show by being positive. I'm gonna have to do that because sometimes I forget. I got arms, I got legs, I got eyes. I can't see much. I got a mouth, I got a brain. You know, you have to be positive at these times. Look, there's people out there that I'm just gonna say it bluntly. Look, there's people out there that are handicapped. Okay, they can't go to stores. For all of you that are actually handicapped, I'm going to say this. Sometimes it's good not to be able to go to the stores when there's animals at the stores. Okay, I'm straight. Just maybe for this time. Okay, just for this time. So don't take it out of content. Take it out of content. Sometimes it's good to stay home and not go out into the zoo. It's like a zoo out here. I will say it's not good to be handicapped. But you know what? Right now, my leg, if my leg was broken, I would officially say, Heaven Lord, this is the best time. I don't need to go nowhere. But it's not broken, thankfully. Anyways, the point of the matter is, you got to count your blessings. You got to understand, man, like, we're all out here trying to appreciate life. There's people around the world that don't have the opportunity that some of us do. Okay, some of us have the opportunity to cook some turkey, turkey and ham. That's what everybody, turkey and ham. That's what everybody does in American Christmas spirit. A little bit of meat, have a little bit of ribeye, or maybe a chuck eye, or maybe a New York strip. Do something amazing for Christmas time. I will tell you, Christmas time is supposed to be the highlight of the year. It is the reason why it's at the end of the year is because it's made. Now, we'll say, if you're religious, you can talk about all the little perks to it. But I will say, the main thing, the main reason, and we could put God aside. Let's put God aside for a second. Let's just put God aside for just a second. Okay, there's holidays that are made here in America for all of us to unite. Either you're religious or not, or either you don't believe in anything or you do, whatever you think. If you believe in marketing, well, marketing is a huge thing here in America. Fuck, it's getting cold. Damn, it's getting cold. I should have kept that sweater and just took it. I might just put the sweater back on. Anyways, the point of the matter is here. Okay, be blessed. Okay, realize that you're blessed. Okay, realize that you're blessed in Christmas time because you know how to cook. You know how to order. You know how to order some food off of Uber Eats. Look, man, if you're in Afghanistan, do you think you're going to be able to order some Uber Eats? Probably not. If you are in Iraq in a mountain, do you think you have the possibility to cook a chicken? No. If you're in Iraq, you're gonna be cooking a goat, most likely, not a chicken. So kind of be, not even a turkey. So be a little bit blessed. Be blessed that we're here in America. You have to understand the blessings that we have. You have to understand how grateful it is that you could smoke a stogie, have a whiskey, and not have to worry about anybody, telling you, hey man, I'm just reaching out to you. In my country, they don't allow me to smoke no stogies. In my country, they don't allow me to drink any alcohol. Shout outs to Dubai. But I will say, there's people around the world that, I've been speaking to a couple of people that have told me, oh, shoot, man, you should see the rules out here. I'm like, what rules you talking about? Man, I can't wear shorts in public. What do you mean you can't wear shorts? Because that's just how it is. There's rules. Here in America, they ain't rules like that. Here in America, there's the freedom. You got the freedom to walk around with shorts. You have the freedom around here to, you're blessed, all of you, to have a little bit of compassion with each other. Be able to French kiss whoever you want to with some French music. Some countries, you're not allowed to do that. And I'm not going to take it away from the people that enjoy rules in their country, okay? Every country is different. I'm going to say that. Every country is different. Everybody knows everybody's different. Everybody comes to America because everything in America is basically, you got the freedom, you got the liberty, you really got everything that you want. So you have to count your blessings when it comes to that. But sometimes when you're born here in America, you kind of get used to it. You get used to it so bad that sometimes people do tend to always do things that are a little bit too out there, okay? So we'll say the title on the stream is officially what it is. I discovered why Americans, eat Chinese food on Christmas time. And we're going to talk about that right now, officially. I just threw out a little bit of positivity. We need some positivity. As a matter of fact, I need my sweater again. Damn. I need my sweater again. Holy shoot. Starting to feel like Las Vegas this time of year. If you don't know Las Vegas has a wind, okay? The wind that hits you, it's kind of like the freezer wind. It freezes you up. You start freezing. You start feeling like you're about to shiver. That's how it's starting to feel right now. So we'll let you know that when it comes down to shit is getting cold. You know what? I think I'm going to have to say time out. I'm going to have to put my sweater back on. It's getting a little bit nippy out here, and I don't want to be sick tomorrow. That's the last thing I want. Okay, the last thing I need is to be sick tomorrow. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my sweater on, so I'll be right back. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay? Holy heavens, let me just tell you this. It's getting a little bit cold out here, and I came out here thinking that it was going to be all dandy. That's not the case. Okay, it's getting a little bit cold out here, so maybe, you know what, it's good that I'm talking about this. Also, shout-outs, too. Anybody that comes in the chat room, I see you. Damn, 150 people watching. I see you. I see you. For all of you that do not know, there's a lot of people that watch the streams after, and I will also say that currently on these streams, everybody's doing Christmas stuff. If you are a Christmas party, if you're a Christmas event, let me tell you, thank you for hopping in and watching the show and enjoying yourself a little bit. If you're sitting on the couch right now before you're going to a Christmas party, let me tell you, maybe you might want to cancel that party. I don't know. Maybe you might want to. Or maybe you might not. It all depends on how you feel. And I know a lot of people want to cancel. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's not. But at the end of the day, are you going to discover Chinese food at the event that you're going to? Are you officially going to go to an Italian Christmas party and you see Chinese food? Are you going to go to an American party and you see Chinese food on Christmas time? What's going on out here? Look, man, let's go straight into it. Okay, the reason why everybody buys Chinese food around this time, I'm going to straight up tell you. Everybody is busy, okay? Everybody is so busy that it takes about 2 hours, 4 hours sometimes to get to a certain restaurant, a certain place, a certain store, get a certain item. If you want an item, maybe that store doesn't have it, and you have only 2 more days left. So what are you going to do? Well, you're going to go looking for that item. At the end of the day, you forget that you got to eat. You forget that you have to eat, and you forget that, you know what? You're going to have to cook. So what happens here in America is it gets down to the nitty-gritty, okay? It does get down to the nitty-gritty. It doesn't matter where you're at. You could be in Michigan. You could be in the mallest, okay? Utah, okay? If you're in Utah, there's one mall. One mall. If you're officially in, let's say, maybe California, well, bless your little heart. If you're in New York, if you are in anywhere, maybe even if you're in Oregon, I see you, Oregon. If you're actually any of these places that I just spoke about, well, let me just tell you. I've never been there, and I'm probably never going to go. But I will say, I'm here in Florida. Shout outs to Texas, all the time, Texas. And I'm going to say shout outs to everybody that doesn't eat Chinese food on Christmas Day. Damn! If you're eating Chinese food on Christmas Day, shoo, what are you doing? Come on, man. Have a little bit of American spirit in you. I will say, there's nothing wrong with Chinese food. But it's just, man, what is this? What is this? You know, I learned something from that movie. A Christmas Story. Now, it took me a long time to realize certain things from that movie. I will tell you, one of the things that I realized from the Christmas Story is that you have to appreciate your family, your friends, because they get older over time. Like this, look, I'm going to snap my fingers like this. That's it. They're 50 years old. Holy heavens. 50 years old. And then again, you go like this. Boom. They're 100 years old. And you're like, damn, where did time fly? It just flew away. Like Santa Claus flying away without his reindeer. Let me just say this, okay? We're going to talk about something else here, okay? Is pizza acceptable for Christmas time tradition? God damn, man. Pizza? Are you talking about pizza, man? And I think if any of you, okay, have any doubt in your head, okay, to actually buy McDonald's or Burger King or Checkers or Carl's Jr. or In-N-Out fast food or Pollo Tropical or Domino's or Pizza Hut or Papa John's or let me see what else Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're planning on eating Indian food on Christmas time, fast food Indian food. If you're planning on eating Cuban fast food, like there's a place down here called Ray Pizza, straight doogie. I know the owner. Oh man, I'll never tell him in his face that his pizza straight dookie. I'll never tell him in his face. But he knows. I don't have to tell him. Okay, I don't have to tell him. Also, if you're going to maybe a steakhouse, Texas Roadhouse Steakhouse, congratulations. You just showed up to the wrong restaurant, my man. It's closed on Christmas Day. What you doing? It's closed. You, my man, you didn't get the memo. There's a lot of places that are closed. I don't think you got the memo. And that's how it works, man. Here in America, man, shoo, everything is closed. Look, if any of you don't know, there's certain things you need before Christmas time. You need water, okay? If you don't have running water and you're officially depleted, Christmas time is going to be the day you're going to be how can I say this? You're going to have a cotton mouth, okay? You're going to be dehydrated. You're officially going to be having turkey skin if you don't have water by Christmas time. Because when Christmas time comes to the time, all the stores are going to close their doors. It's going to be closed. And you're going to have no water. Only water you're going to have is sink water. And, bless your little heart. If you drink that sink water and you get cancer down the road, I don't tell you to drink that, okay? Also, I will say, holy shoot, I see you, chat room. I see you. Also, I do see here, I smell says mother-in-law will be making carnitas a salad for Christmas. I'll be eating good. You see what I mean? This man knows. this man knows. You have to be prepared before Christmas time. The last thing you want to do is, oh yeah, I got everything. Comes down to Christmas Day, you're like, oh, I'm ready to make this carne asada. And then you about to show up to your kitchen in the morning, you're like, damn it, I forgot the meat. Shit. And you can't go to the grocery store, because if you try to go to the grocery store, you're just gonna be woken up by maybe, I don't know, maybe Siri on your phone. Siri's gonna say you're a dumbass. It's closed, it's officially closed, it's just what it is. But I will say, I think pizza, what you guys doing with pizza? I'm gonna tell you, this is the worst thing, actually. Okay, how about pizza with pineapple on Christmas Day? Damn, God, are you gonna be kidding me? Look, anybody out here, okay? Anybody out here that decides to get one of these, okay, anybody out here, It's getting a little bit cold. Shoot! It's getting a little bit nippy. We have 110 people watching. I see you, 110 people. Look, okay, if anybody decides to take some pineapple pizza to the Christmas party, and you or you, my lady, if you learned to slap certain things out of somebody's hand, and you're a professional slapper, you might be a goat, okay? You might be the goat of the party. You might be the goat of that Christmas. Learn how to slap stuff out, and if you have a cigar in your hand, you're ready to slap out a pizza with pineapple. If you officially have done it before, well, if you've done it before, if you slapped out a pizza with pineapple on Christmas Day, well, all, hey, at the end of the day, hey, you the man, the goat, you the man, or the lady, okay, or the lady. Look at this. This thing's just turning off. You know what I'm gonna do? I should just light up some charcoal in front of me, because it's so windy out here. Holy heaven, just keep this cigar on. Damn! One thing I will say, I think it's a courtesy for all of us to be able to slap out a pineapple pizza on Christmas time. I will tell you, if you take Christmas seriously, you're gonna eat like this man in the chat room, okay? You're gonna eat like this man in the chat room. Carne asada, hell yeah. Or you're gonna eat some turkey. Or you're gonna eat some ham. Or you're even gonna eat something crazy, something amazing. Lobster and steak. New York strip. A ribeye with a little bit of shrimp on the side. Oh shit, that sounds good. If you have some pasta with some pizza, you fatty. I'm gonna tell you, if you have some pizza with some donuts, you fatty. Another fatty out here. I'm gonna say, you shouldn't do that, okay? You definitely shouldn't do that. That's one thing you shouldn't do. Man, I will say, this is another beauty of this. Okay, damn, this is so beautiful. I'm gonna say this, if by any chance anybody cancels and says, hey, Billy, hey, I just want to let you know, Billy, had bad news. Well, what's the bad news? Well, Billy, Christmas time is canceled. We canceled the Christmas, and I just want to let you know, don't come, don't bring your wife, don't bring your family. I can't do this. Christmas is canceled. You know what? To me, that is the most beautiful phone call I can probably hear. It's going to be absolutely the best, okay? The best Christmas present phone call a man can get. Nobody wants to go to a huge Christmas party. Let's be honest here. Nobody. Come on now. So officially discovering that a Christmas party is canceled, I think it's beautiful. I think it's an amazing thing. I'm going to say some of us go to a good amount of Christmas parties. I think we all go to maybe a couple of them, okay? But when it comes down to it, if you're going to your 4th Christmas party, if you're going to your 5th Christmas party, you might have some issues. If you're going to the 8th Christmas party on 2023, you, my lady, or you, my man, you might just be seeking the wrong attention. I think, there's no way your family or your friends or family, there is no way you can go to 10 Christmas parties that you're invited to and you're officially going to be happy about it. Let's be positive here just for a second. Let's be positive here for a second, okay? In 2023, we have a thing called the woke crowd, okay? You gotta be a little bit woke out here, or if not, you get canceled. That's what happens. I'm gonna say I don't give a shit about that, okay? I don't give a damn. I will say, though, the plazas care about that. The malls care about that currently. I will say that it's gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say that, somebody that's a plaza manager or somebody that coordinates all the decoration in the plaza or somewhere. I'm just gonna say this, okay? They don't put any Christmas tree up. They haven't, but I haven't seen a Christmas tree around here up. Not one. Why? Well, people are worried that the woke people might just come out of the bushes and say, "Why are you putting a Christmas tree? This Christmas tree's supposed to be pink," and then you're going to have somebody else coming out, "Yeah, it's supposed to be purple. What you doing?" So, to avoid all that, in 2023, and I don't know what country or planet you guys are on, but here in Miami, most of the plazas, they do not have any decoration. You don't see any Christmas decoration. I'm talking about, I don't know if the payroll hasn't been going through or something. Okay, it's just not happening out here in Miami. And it hasn't all month long. And it ain't going to start today. There's 2 more days for Christmas. Okay, so sometimes I will tell you, sometimes you have to know the society, the city you're living in. I will say if you're living in Utah, don't know what to say about you, Utah. If you're living in Utah, ain't nothing out there in Utah. You don't have to worry about nothing. But you know what? I think discovering that a Christmas party is canceled, I think it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's another beautiful thing. Somebody once told me, I'm not going to say I said it, but somebody once told me, they said, "Hey man, what the hell is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? LGBTQ, whatever. What is that? What does that mean? Is that like being a gay but premium?" I'm like, shit. Holy shit. You blew my mind there. What are you talking about? We're living in the woke society. You got to know what these things are. You got to know the lingo. And I think many of you seen me in sometimes, I think many months before, I started saying LG, okay? I started saying LG TV because everybody got an LG TV. I started saying, you know what? You know what's cool? You know what's cool right now? LG TV HD Qs. Those TVs are freaking great. Those TVs are great. And if I say it fast enough, everybody's going to think I'm saying other things. Let me say this, okay? I think it was, Monday or Tuesday. I was driving around, and I discovered a decoration that blew me away. I said, time out, what am I looking at? I saw a dog, an inflated dog. Mind you, it's Christmas time. I'm supposed to see Santa or the deers, okay? I'm supposed to see Santa or the deers. I officially saw a dog, a balloon dog, ornaments and everything, and the balloon dog was striped. He was striped. He looked like one of those Fruit Loop gummies. He was different color, and I told myself, wait a minute. I've never seen a dog like this, and it's supposed to be Christmas time, and I've never seen a decoration like this. This is the time we're living in this year. So this year, I'm going to officially say, if by any chance any Christmas party gets canceled, ooh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. The last thing you need is a little bit of negativity before your family gathering, I think for all of you that do not know, sometimes being away from certain friends is actually good. Okay, cancel that shit. Cancel that party. You're going out on a 10 friend deep dinner. You know what? Cancel it. You can go maybe next year. I'll see you next year, man. It's always good to sometimes cancel. Don't be ashamed to cancel a party or something you're doing. Now, if you're having 100 people over and you decide to cancel it, you got some balls, okay? You got some balls to be canceling a party that has 100 people deep. I'm gonna say that. That right there, you got some balls, my man. I know the ladies would never do that. Oh, there's no way the ladies would. I'm not going to talk for all the ladies. There's actually lady wrenches out here that do watch during the day that they have some balls. And they will cancel anything. They don't give a shit. They'll cancel on your ass. So I can't speak for all of the ladies. But I can speak for most of the men. Okay? Sometimes it's good. But anyways, we're going to speak about another topic over here. And I think we already spoke about this one, but this is a good one, okay? This is a good one. I will tell you what I'm drinking currently. I have my beautiful glass. Let me pour myself a little bit more. I tend to pour a little bit of Starry because I enjoy Starry. And also, it's refreshing when I'm doing a show like this. With a little bit of whiskey, doing a little show with whiskey. It's just refreshing. I enjoy it. And I do know that it's a little bit hot, but it's cold out here, so it really helps out. One thing out here, discovering the perfect whiskey cocktail is a blessing. Okay, I'm going to say it's a blessing because at the end of the day, if you go to any party or if actually you stay home and the store is closed, well, you have what I showed you, okay? You mix a little bit of whiskey. You can mix it with some Sprite, or you can mix it with some Starry. If you don't have Starry in your city, you'll probably get it very soon. But you have a little bit of a mixer, a little bit of a cocktail, a little bit of a drink that you can have. And the drink doesn't break the bank. You're not paying over $200 for a drink. You can keep on drinking this and you'll be okay. Remember, when you're drinking in the holidays like Christmas time, drink responsibly. Okay, don't drink to the point that you're feeling like you're going to go to sleep. And then finally you wake up and you're like, wait a minute, I'm not home. What the hell am I doing? I need to drive. Don't be that mad. Okay, don't be that mad that you don't realize that you're actually at a party and your bed, your living room isn't the one you're at right now. Just be the man that you have to realize, man, you have to drive, okay? Be responsible when you drink and drink responsibly. Let's drink on this. Man, that's lovely. That is good, man. Let me tell you, that is real good. Damn. Oh, man, that's good. Wow, that's good. It's refreshing. Let me see over here. I'm gonna look in the chat room. I see most of you in the chat room, but you have to understand these are for people that rewatch, people that are entertained watching. If you're at a party having a bad day, well, at least you're getting a little bit of light on here, okay? Just a little bit of light. It's always good to get a little bit of light. By the way, if you haven't already, do me the favor. I do speak about mainly about whiskeys at night. At nighttime is the main show when it comes to whiskey talk. I do tell you, I have only nighttime shows. I try not to do in the afternoon. If you haven't already, subscribe on Instagram, The Whiskey Reaper. I do show you a lot of bottles, and there's a lot of bottles that I want to post up that I haven't posted up. So I will be posting a little bit more on there. You can go check that out. And also, we're going to hit the other one because I do know I spoke about this previously already. But I have to say this, man. I have to say this. Damn, discovering the things before Christmas time is a blessing. I'm going to twist it up just a little bit now. Just a little bit now. Discovering things, okay? Now, you're kind of wondering, wait a minute, you just spoke about this. Well, I didn't. As a matter of fact, I spoke about the blessings in Christmas time. I didn't speak about the blessings that you can get before. Now, we're going to tackle this one. This is going to be a little bit, this is going to be a little controversial, and that's good. If it's controversial, I see you. It's a little bit controversial, this one. Okay, so a blessing. Okay, now this is what a perfect setup. You're setting me up perfectly. One of the best things that you could have before Christmas time. One of the best blessings. Okay, I'm sorry, this is gonna be controversial. If you get cheated on, okay? Oh shit! What a blessing! What a blessing! You don't gotta buy any Christmas presents. As a matter of fact, you still got the receipts. Take those items back. You just saved a load of money. If you decide to divorce before Christmas time, it might be a blessing, okay? It might be a blessing. You have to think of all of these things in a positive way. And yeah, this might be controversial, but at the end of the day, it might be a blessing. Also, another thing. If you decided to get a flat tire before Christmas time, it might be a blessing. And you're probably saying, how is that a blessing, my man? I'm about to walk away from this show. Time out! Don't move anywhere! I'm going to tell you why. Oh, first off, the whole tire flat, if you have a tire flat, eventually it's going to pop eventually. So you might as well kill that tire right there before Christmas time. Get a brand new tire, because when it comes time to Christmas time, all of the guys and mechanics are going to be home drinking, enjoying their family time. You go to the tire shop and there's not going to be nobody. You're going to be carless. Carless. I was going to say Carlos. I was going to say Carlos. Somebody in the fragrance company, I think it's called that. Anyway, the point of the matter is, negative things before sometimes are a blessing in disguise, and you don't realize it. I do tell you that negative things are sometimes positive things if you think about it really hard. I'm going to say not everything obviously is positive, but you have to try to think of the positive nature of everything. I'm going to say it's a horrible thing when people pass away. That is something that we don't even play with that. It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing, okay? It is a horrible thing when people pass away. RIP to all the people that do pass away before Christmas time. But I will say, things happen for a reason. And I do tell you, if by any chance, you have a relationship that you've been with a certain guy or a certain woman in a short span of time, maybe 5 months, maybe a year, you've been with this person for a good amount of time, maybe a year, and you discover that, you getting cheated on, okay? Sometimes it's good. Now you could save money. You don't have to go to that family gathering that you didn't want to go to. You don't have to worry about responsibilities. At the end of the day, that is a blessing in disguise, because it could happen to you down the line. It could happen to you maybe the year after. It's better it just happens there. Just knock it out there. Okay, sometimes it's good. Also, if by any chance, I'm going to say this because I saw this. I'm going to say this because I saw this today. I was at the store, and there was a kid that he was getting into his car, but his car kept on, the alarm kept on going off. Okay? The alarm kept on going off. And what does it mean if the alarm keeps on going off like that? Well, something's happening with the alarm or the battery, or maybe the car is a robbed car. Okay, it's probably a robbed car, not a brand new car. So, sometimes if you're a criminal before Christmas time, it might be good that you get caught at that moment. Wait a minute, what's wrong with that car? This guy robbed the car. Grand Theft Auto. Okay, sometimes it's good to be, just put all the negative a way. Just make it happen. Whatever happens before Christmas time, sometimes it's a blessing. And for all the, if you're watching me, and this anything bad has happened to you before Christmas time, I'm gonna say kudos to you. Kudos to you, because sometimes it actually is pretty much a blessing. I'm gonna tell you this, okay? 2 weeks ago, again, I will say this again. I couldn't walk. I had a broken leg, basically. I had a broken foot. I was walking around like, who's that guy from Peter Pan? I was walking around like a pirate, okay? I was walking around like a pirate. And if it happened to me today or tomorrow, it would be a disaster. It would completely be just horrible time. It would be the worst time to actually break a leg right now or break a hip. If you have a hip that just gets displaced, right now would be the worst time. Right now would be the worst time. If you get hit by a truck tomorrow, I'm going to say shout outs to the survivor out here. We have a survivor out here. This guy's a good guy, man. He got hit by like a F-150, okay? This man got hit by a F-150. That's why I bring it up. You know, sometimes some blessings are good. He's alive, by the way. He's alive. He made it to Christmas time. And he's getting a big lawsuit, apparently. He's probably going to get some money. Hopefully he gets more than $500. Because the bills, man. Hey, you get run over by a car. You get run over by an F-150. Holy shoot. Maybe wait a minute, time out. I think this man has said he got hit by a Tahoe. A Tahoe. And the story goes like this. He got hit by a Tahoe, and it wasn't the mirror that hit him. It was the whole car. He almost was under the car. As a matter of fact, he was under the car. And then the guy came out of the car, ran to him. He goes, "You okay? You son of a bitch, you ran me over, you son of a bitch." You know what? I saw a video recently that I said, man, what a blessing. I mean, I didn't say what a blessing, but after I said what a blessing, somebody in a motorcycle was riding their motorcycle. It wasn't okay. It was a slower motorcycle. But the point of the matter is, the guy was riding a motorcycle, and this is the blessing of it. And it's going to be a little bit weird, but I'm just still going to say it. The man was riding a motorcycle to God knows where. Some lady decided to do a U-turn in the middle of the highway, and he officially went just boom, just hit the damn freaking, he hit the Volvo. He started flipping. He had a camera on. So he started flipping. You see him all flipping all around the freaking streets. You kind of can see, like, if he's just, it's like a damn, he was barrel rolling all the way to the sand. He was barrel rolling all the way. Just boom, 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 boom. And then all of a sudden, he looks up. He's like, Jesus, fuck. He's like, oh, shit. I feel his pain because it probably hurts. He probably lost a couple ribs. Probably cracked a couple ribs. And then the first thing that happens is a lady runs up to him. The lady that officially did the U-turn, just like this story that I told you about. This guy, I smell. Lady runs up to him and says, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And he goes, "No, I'm not okay. Don't you see? And then the blessing comes. There's an angel just comes into the frame. And she goes, this is where the angel comes into play. Now you're probably wondering if this is sarcastic. No, this is actually a video. You can go look it up on YouTube. The angel comes out of the woodworks, and the last thing I want to hear while I'm getting fucking... Look, you know what? When you hit... Let me drink this. When you hit a car going 70 miles per hour, the last thing you want, okay, is the driver to come out of the car and say, hey, are you good? Are you alive? You son of a bitch, of course I'm not good. And the last thing you want to see is a yapping for us men. I'm sorry, ladies, if you get offended. If you get offended, ladies, I understand you're going to get offended, but it's not you. So don't get offended. The last thing you want to see is a very high-pitched yapping woman that comes up to you and says, "Are you okay? Are you okay? She's more panicked than you are. Shit, you dying and she's not dying. But she's panicked and saying, 'Are you okay?' like 5 times. And the man on the floor is saying, 'No, I'm not okay.' And then the angel just scoops in. And the angel says to the lady, 'Hey, can you give him some time? Don't you see? He just got hit by a goddamn freaking bus.' And she just says, 'Oh, okay.' Walks away. Man, that was the angel right there. Look, if the angel didn't come into the picture, he might have passed out. Okay, he might have passed out to the point that he's hearing her say, 'Are you okay?' many times. He might have started hearing that ring. There's a certain ring you get in your ears when there's a grenade that goes off near you. If you haven't had a grenade go off near you, well, don't try it. But if you had a firework or anything like loud, maybe you've heard firearms without some protection, you get that ring in your ear. Maybe he gets that ring in his ear after the 5th time that he hears, 'Are you okay?' Then the angel just comes in, 'Hey, Can you give him some breather time? This man about to go to heaven, and you out here asking if he's okay when you made the U-turn. Some things in this life are a blessing. You might not think that you're a blessing, but you might be the angel that just stepped in to get her out of the way. Mind you, I don't know what happened to him. I don't even know if he survived. Bad ending. Because I don't know. I did read the comments in the video, and the comments weren't that good. I can't replay any of the comments. YouTube is huge. You can see a lot of videos on YouTube, but actually, I saw that video on Instagram. By the way, I'm gonna say hello to a couple. I have a lady here from Kitty, and I got Money Burner in the house. Good to see. Good to see both of you. I do tell you, I don't expect a lot of people to be watching this. It is Christmas time, basically. Right now, people still have to be rushing into stores to get what they need to get. And I will tell you, this stream is officially for the people that are actually at home, hoping there's a little bit of a, maybe just a little bit of a light, a little bit of positivity, a little bit of a sign, okay? If this stream has been your sign to officially say, you know what, my mother-in-law, or maybe my friend Eddie, or maybe, oh man, I had a friend Kevin, he told me Chinese food, or maybe you had, by any chance, you had your boss. Your boss is the worst boss ever. His name is Robert, or you can call him Robot, because he's a robot at work. Whatever it is you call him, If you call him an asshole, he's an asshole, okay, call him whatever you want. If anybody has ever recommended you to have some Chinese food on Christmas time, is this a sign that you need to officially never buy Chinese food on time? Maybe so. But I will say, you did learn a little bit of something on here. There's blessings that all of you can take from this stream. And one blessing is, you have to enjoy what you have now. If you actually have something that happens to you recently, for example, if you just ordered, okay, listen to this, if you just ordered $2,000 worth of Amazon products for Christmas time, and they're supposed to get here right now, and they haven't got here yet. You paid the overnight shipping, but the guys at the UPS don't want to work. It's nobody's fault. Maybe there's a blessing to do with that. Okay, the blessing there is you have to look underline. There's ways to look at it. Maybe the reason why you weren't supposed to actually get those presents is because you might lose friendships in the next couple days. Somebody might say something bad to you that you don't believe is real, and then boom! Now you saved $1,000. You could just return those things. Also, another blessing that could be, also, you could have a load of merchandise put on your doorstep today before Christmas time. And maybe there's a couple gangsters, a couple thugs that decide to rob you point blank. and you get into a situation that puts you into a bad situation, that they make a movie out of you, and the trial is the biggest trial in the United States. It could be anything. It could be anything. Okay, it could be anything. Just be blessed with what happens, because I do know a lot of you are expecting an amazing Christmas. And you know what? You have to stay positive on these times. I'm going to tell you, you have to think of all the things possible. There's not one thing out here that you can't think. Okay, anything is possible, okay? Look, there's thugs everywhere. There's thugs everywhere. I see you, Sheila. I see you, Sheila. Like where Sheila's at, okay? She could be living over there in Kentucky. Okay, Kentucky. And she could officially be, how can I say this? She could officially be maybe, I don't know, ordering a big TV. She could be ordering a big TV. And the TV comes on today, you know, it shows up to the front doors. And the TV that she bought was a lot of money. She got the money from her bonus, her Christmas bonus. And as soon as she opens the door, there's two thugs, okay? And the two thugs decide to go into her house and rob all her whiskey. All her whiskey. They forget about the TV. They take all her whiskey. Now, listen to the positivity of the story. If she didn't get that TV today, she would be chilling. She would be not having an issue of maybe a random thug that just comes through and says, you know what, this is the house I should definitely rob because of the TV that was there. You have to look at different things. You can't always just be mad at everything. You know, if you didn't get your package, okay, your Amazon package this weekend, just forget about it, okay? Just forget about it. Don't be shy to tell your friend or your family member or maybe even your spouse or your wife or maybe your kid. Oh, shit, your kid. Oh, man, your kid. Look, sometimes it's good to give them lessons. Not all kids should be able to get anything they want to. You can tell your kid, hey, just want to let you know, I didn't get you that Xbox or PS, PlayStation you wanted. I'm going to be completely honest, little man. That PlayStation, I actually donated to charity, and somebody in the hospital actually has it and playing with your little game that you were supposed to get. How do you feel about that, young man? And most likely, he's going to feel like shit. He's going to feel bad. But as an adult, you already know that you ordered the the PlayStation for him, so you don't have to worry. But the point of the matter is, you know, you have to look positive in things. Nowadays, that's what you have to look at. The years to come is going to be amazing. 2024, I feel it to be, I think, a little bit more better than this year. This year has gone way too fast, man. Way too fast. I don't know where it went this year. It was insane how crazy it is, how fast it went this year. It went so fast. I'm just so blown away how fast it was. Look, it went so fast that if I was to tell you one thing I remember this year, I couldn't be able to tell you anything. I couldn't be able to tell you one thing that happened this year. Not one thing. Like one special moment in our society. Can you guys remember one amazing thing that's happened this year that isn't personally your biggest thing? Like if you made $500,000 in a weekend, okay, cool. What is it? Cheers to you. Okay, if you made $500,000 in a weekend, cheers to you. But I'm talking about in general. In America, I don't think there's anything positive that has came out of this year. I don't think a single thing that I remember this year has came out. Look, let me say this. Halftime show. What was it? Halftime show in the Super Bowl is going to be awful. I think it was awful. I think when it happened this year, pretty bad halftime show. Man, there's nothing good that I remember. But I do remember the blessings that we have. All the blessings that we had this year. But it's always good to remember all the things that, that made your weekend made your month. It's always good to think those things. By the way, I'm going to drop the link in here. I don't know if I already dropped the link. I'm going to drop the link in here in the chat room. This is for anybody that has a wrench or has had a wrench before. You're welcome to hop on if you want to. I do know that there's a lot of people actually staying home, and there's also other people that are actually out and about looking for things. If you're looking for fragrances, if you're looking for clothes, if you're looking for cigars, if you're looking for whiskeys, I think today's the last day. I think tomorrow would be too late. Too late. I will also say that on this YouTube channel, one thing I can tell you that I remember this year, I made it to 3 million views. That's a pat on the back. That's a beautiful thing. To have all of you here all the time in the chat room, that's another beautiful blessing that I have in these streams, in this channel, to have all of you watching. For all of you that rewatch this, also, it's another beautiful thing to have you guys rewatch. There's a lot of people that rewatch these shows because they sometimes want to get a little bit of laughter. Sometimes they want to get a little bit of advice. And god damn! I'm looking over here. This is an iguana. It's an iguana. I think it's, look, this is how big the iguana is. It's like this big. It's this big, the iguana. Holy shit, is that big. By the way, we got a super chat in the house. We got Sheila. Now, you know, I'm gonna say it right. I realized the first time that she actually came into the show, and I think it was sunny. It was a sunny day. I couldn't see. I was blind. I was legally blind. She had commented and she super chatted, I believe $10 or something the first time I seen Sheila. And I said, that's Sheila. I mean, come on, that's Sheila. But let's correct it, okay? Let's correct the correction here. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I'm going to officially say the correct way to say it. Because I kept it like this. Shalia. Thank you for $2 super chat in the house. Thank you so much. You know what? Sometimes you have to roll with this, Shalia, okay? And I've been rolling with it from the get-go, okay? I will tell you. I rolled with it from the get-go because I said, well, I'm going with it. I don't think you corrected me yet, so I think you like that I called you Sheila. But it's Shalia. I believe it's Shalia. Tell me if I'm correct in the chat room. And also, thank you so much. She's sending a lot of Christmas Santa Claus for all of you that don't know. Christmas time is near. It's literally like 27 hours away. Let me see. It's 30 hours away. Christmas time. 30 hours away. And I feel the need to tell all of you, I hope you all have a wonderful time, especially Shalia. You know, I'm going to say this. Thank you so much for the super chat. These are the main afternoon streams that I do. I do topics. And today on this stream, I'm going to say, currently, this was the topic over here. I discovered why Americans eat Chinese food on Christmas time. That's because everybody out here is completely busy. Okay, that is the real reason why people actually have Chinese food in these times. People don't have time to do anything. They only buy gifts, and when it comes down to it, they forget about cooking for themselves during this time. So I will say, okay, when it comes down to it, that is the real reason why people actually have Chinese food here in America. The real reason is because everybody is so They're so enamored, okay? They're so enamored when they see an item they see online. They see something on Amazon, they see something in Macy's, JCPenney, online. They're so enamored. They're like, man, if I buy this present, I will be the hero of the day. I'll be the hero of the year. I'll make somebody smile. And that's usually how it goes. Everybody wants to find the best present. Well, me, I don't. But I do know I'm going to be doing something for some of you out here very soon. One of the main shows. Again. Shalia, I see you, Shalia. Everybody wants the best present, so what happens is everybody forgets. You have to cook turkey or something. And when it comes down to it, they forget. Oh, shoot! I forgot to buy the turkey. Or as a matter of fact, another thing that happened in the movie, A Christmas Story, the turkey was made perfectly. It was seasoned perfectly, the turkey, in A Christmas Story, the movie. All of you seen it. It was so marvelous, that turkey, that you could have put it in one of the top 10 turkeys ever made. The man had cooked that turkey so perfect. He put the juices, he put all the seasoning. He made sure that it was nice and moist, juicy, nice, everything amazing. He knew the time that he had to start it. He knew the time he had to end it. Every time, half an hour, he would open it and put a little bit of juice on that turkey. In A Christmas Story, the man was so enamored about the situation. He wanted that turkey to be the best turkey he's ever had in his life because he felt that he was probably going to die. He was probably going to die next year. It's just some guys think like that, think negative. So they have to do everything amazing at that moment. Comes time to take out the turkey. He takes out the turkey, and as soon as he takes out the turkey, oh damn. Oh, damn, how beautiful that turkey is. The turkey's looking beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful turkey. Nice golden finish on it. The turkey's looking all brown and shiny. You can tell that turkey was made with pure excellence. Step by step, just pure excellence and precise. Let me say this. The turkey was as beautiful as you might think of it. Maybe in a cooking book. You open up a cooking book, you think of the most beautiful turkey. Maybe something from Gordon Ramsay. Okay, one of the top chefs. Or maybe an Iron Chef. Maybe an Iron Chef making a turkey. The turkey was so beautiful. But when it came down to it, the man had the turkey. He had to move it, to cut it. And all of a sudden, the hounds, the dogs, they just ran in. They ran in. The situation was so bad that the turkey was flopping. The turkey was just going everywhere. He was trying to grab it, but he had slippery fingers. He had some butterfingers. And all of a sudden, the turkey was going straight to the floor. He jumped at it like if it was a football, like if it was 4th down and inches, and he had to catch it. He tried to get this turkey as it's going to the floor, because once it hits the floor, the dogs and the hounds will get it, and he couldn't do it. It was a bad situation. And at the end of the day, a very emotional situation in that movie. Super emotional. The turkey was gone. It was gone.
Emotional damage.
Completely. So what happens? It can happen to you. And at the end of the day, I realized the reason why people actually, they buy Chinese food in Christmas time. It could happen to you. In the Christmas Story, they decided to go to a Chinese restaurant. Now, in the Chinese restaurant, I think he was thinking it was going to be a turkey. There was no turkey in that Chinese restaurant. The closest thing that he saw on the menu that was close to a turkey. It looked like a little bird. It wasn't a penguin. It wasn't a goose. It wasn't an ostrich. It definitely wasn't one of those big birds. You know those big birds I'm talking about? You know, the ones at the zoo, the ones that are just, it wasn't one of those. As a matter of fact, it wasn't even what are those little birds? It wasn't a pigeon. No. It was the dirtiest of all birds. He had to order a Chinese duck. Okay, in the movie, he had to order a Chinese duck for Christmas. I had it right the first time. Damn, I knew it, Sheila. Damn it, Monty Bernie, you son of a... I'm gonna blame it on Monty Bird, okay? I have to blame it on somebody. Shit. Monty Bernie, you see what I mean? It's good to have a blessing before Christmas time. At least I know I ruined something now and not on Christmas time, because imagine you show up to somebody's wedding, and you're like, hey, it's been a great time. Yeah, it's been a great time. And then you say, hey, Gabriel. Yeah, you say, hey, Gabriel. And really, oh wait, not Jamie. Is it Gabriel? Is it Gabriel? Wait a minute. Now, I meant to say Jamie. Okay, you go to a wedding, you say, Jamie. Hey, Jamie. And then you're screaming Jamie to a woman. Okay, you're screaming Jamie to, hey, you remember me? Hey, Jamie, hey, oh. And then that woman's looking at you like, you know, when in fact, the man is called Jamie. Okay, the man is called Jamie. It is not the woman. It is the man that's called Jamie. His name is Jaime. Okay? Sometimes you have to know who. Your first reaction of what a name is usually should be how it is. So Sheila, I'm gonna say this, Sheila. I knew it. I got a little bit on. I had to read it one day, and I was like, wait a minute. I think he's right. I think he's right. Sheila, I think he's right. But no, it's Sheila. Shout out to Sheila. But yeah, man, I think we have done the name of the game now here, okay? Chinese food here in America, it happens. I don't tell you to get it because it ain't an American thing. If you're Chinese in America, well, you're gonna eat Chinese food. I understand. That's cool. Remember, here in America, we have all type of cultures out here. We're all mingled together. If you're Asian, there are certain Asian foods that you like to have. Remember, you have Vietnamese. A lot of my friends are Vietnamese. You have a lot of other Asians out there that have different type of foods that they eat. There's Koreans in America that they love those little barbecues. Just they have a special meal for a certain Korean cuisine. If you're Mexicans, I'm not gonna say I know all of the. I just know they love tacos. There are all type of tacos you can make: shrimp tacos, carne asada taco, meat tacos. You can do them bean tacos. I know Money Burner know about them bean tacos. I know if you don't know who Money Burner is, most of the time he hops on when he has time. And also, I will say, if you're an American, you love Kentucky Fried Chicken. That type of style chicken. You love rotisserie chicken. You love every type of food. You like pasta, you like everything. You like fast food if you're American. If you're Italian, you love your pastas. You love your breads. You love all these carbs. You just love carbs. If you're Puerto Rican, Dominican, or maybe Brazilian, Colombian, Most of you all have your own dishes that you do on Christmas time. I do know that I was told recently by Melissa Villanueva, she's part of the chat room most of the time. Reba, she officially does a drink called Coquito. I think it's milk, coconut milk and milk with some rum or something. They mix it up. There's certain drinks that people drink about this time. And then, you have most of the African American, they have green beans and some other, sometimes turkey. I do know my friend, he's African American. He loves, okay, corn on the cob with some turkey. And he loves his greens. And sometimes they do make this other, there's another plate that they make that's insane. It's pretty good. The Jamaicans out here, there's a lot of Jamaicans out here that love their spicy chicken. Most of the time they do have, it's called jerky chicken or something like that, jerk chicken. Pretty good. I do know that there's also, who else is most of the time here in Miami? You have the people that are Greek, the Greek people, they have some funny foods. I'm going to tell you, I think they have like one of their dishes. It's like greens. It's greens. I don't even know the name. It's like a Mediterranean type of a dish. Remember, okay, Christmas time here in America, everybody's going to have a different type of food. Enjoy whatever food you have. Just enjoy your blessings, because at the end of the day, okay, we're only living this year once. We're never going to relive this ever again. Did I discover the truth of it? Well, I think it did. It took me some time to discover it. Discover a lot of these things, just like we're talking about here. Chinese food. Damn! Chinese food. Do you, if you order Chinese food on Christmas time? But anyways, hey, we're going to end the show very soon. I do know that a lot of you are still at home just waiting for the party to start. You're watching this stream. You're watching me talking about some controversial things that you want to actually talk about with your friends. And if there was one thing I would advise you to talk to your friends with in Christmas time, maybe dinner, you know what, just do it. Just do it. Just be the guy. Be the guy to start a little bit of trouble. Just say, hey, anybody want to talk about politics this Christmas? Okay, you want a little bit of rumble? You want somebody to pass you a little bit of a salt over there? It's too far. The salt is too far. You know what? I'm gonna tell Angie over here that I think Biden sucks. Let's see her throw me that pepper. Okay, I need a pepper. Let me a little bit of salt. Or you could tell the guy over here, the guy to the left that you haven't seen in like 5 years. He says he's your longtime cousin. You tell him, you go, hey, what do you think of your vote? You know, sometimes it's good to spark up a little bit of controversy in the dinner table. But I will say, as a professional troublemaker, I will say, you leave that till the end. Okay, you leave it till the end. Keep it quietly to yourself. If you have to bring anything up, eat your food. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy the positivity. And if you need a little bit of rumble, you need a little bit of pay-per-view that's free, you need a little bit of fighting. You know, I'm used to hearing a lot of fighting. Most of my days at the dinner table, I would hear a lot of fighting. And to me, I think it's beautiful. I think it's amazing. When people start talking, I remember one time, there was a time that there was a couple celebrities in my table and they were screaming about the zodiac signs and how the planets were you know what? I didn't even want to hear nothing. I was watching them fighting and it was so amazing. So if you want a little bit of action, let me just tell you, eat your meal this Christmas, watch whatever you need to do, and at the dinner table, at the end of your meal, when you're taking your last bite into dessert, just bring something up, okay? Bring up something. See if you can spark up a little bit of conversations and see how that rolls. And don't forget, always have your dessert while this is happening. I am a professional troublemaker, so you know what I will say. That is a good way to do it. And by the way, Sheila, I see you. Sheila over here says, I'm cooking turkey and ham, green beans, corn, pound cakes, dressing, and grease. Hell yeah. You see what I mean? That's a beautiful, that's awesome. Ah, man, I could eat that. I could eat that Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, and I think that's an amazing dish. But anyways, hey, look, if I did inspire you, one thing that I did inspire you here is to spark up a little bit of trouble. It's always good. It's not gonna harm anybody. Look, man, you're with family and friends. Ain't nobody coming into the house with a firearm. Ain't nobody coming in there with a knife. You're good. So enjoy the party. You know what, man? It throws me back, okay? It throws me back. Man, I wish I could tell you the story. Some of the stories that I was in. I would love to tell you guys, but you know what? We're getting to the end of the stream. We have 120 people watching. I see you, 120 people. Sometimes it's good to comment, but sometimes I will tell you, Christmas time, just sit in your recliner, watch me, talk to you, and just enjoy the show. Have your little dessert, and just enjoy. I will not do a double stream today. I don't think I'm going to do a stream tonight. So I'm going to tell you, this is going to be the only stream I do tonight. I do know everybody's going to be at party time. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, okay, be nice, okay? Be nice. If you need a spark of a little bit of action in your Christmas holiday, do it at the end. I will tell you, do it. I'm a bad person to be saying this. This is horrible. What an end of a show. Let me stay with positivity out here, okay? Positivity. Remember the blessings that you all have. Each one of you has a blessing that you don't realize, okay? Sometimes, I'm going to say, I did say on the show, if you're handicapped in this time of year, right now, today, and tomorrow, just like I was maybe 2 weeks ago, I think this is one of the best times to actually break your leg. Okay, you don't want to be out and about outside. There's a lot of crazies out there. You don't know what the crazy woman out there, the Karen's going to tell you. You don't know if your tires are going to be slashed. Right now, everybody's intensity is to the roof. There's a lot of people that have high anxiety driving. A lot of people are driving with their masks on. Okay, not a mask. Like they're driving with their masks on. There's a lot of people that are not taking the yellow lights. We have a lot of traffic out here in Miami. So you know what? Stay positive. Stay calm. Stay cool. Because this year has already gone by quickly. And what is it? 3 more days or 4 more days? They're going to go by real quick. So be cool about it, okay? Stay positive. And another thing, stay focused. Don't forget, stay focused of what you're going to do. This today, tomorrow. Always stay focused. And all of you that say Merry Christmas, I see you, Tater Dom. And for all of you that have been saying Happy Holidays, there have been people in the last couple of days have been saying Happy Holidays because most of the time, they just don't show up after, okay? It's just how it is. Most of the time, they turn off their phones, and I think it's beautiful to turn off your phone sometimes. Also, Yoshi, I see you, Yoshi, I see you. We got a Mickey Mouse member in here. It's good to see you. I saw the comment. I like the comment. It was a funny one. Over here, I smell earlier. He said, there's a lot of fighting savages in the retail Christmas lines. Yes, insane. It is insane. And I will say, that is the most insane thing right now. But I'm going to tell you, okay, stay focused. Stay true to yourself. Don't change. Okay, be you. Don't let another person change your personality. And ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I will tell you, I'm going to end the show like this. I hope you all enjoy the show. And I'll see you all on the next one. I'm going to keep Sheila's super chat up because at the end of the day, I will say this. Every show that I do, I will always do this no matter what. Okay, so Sheila, I'm going to say thank you for the super chat today. Everybody's out Christmas shopping with family. That's cool. Everybody Weird Watches, I hope you enjoyed the show. This afternoon stream, it is currently 5:21 p.m. 12/23/2023, and we're about to walk out of this. I'm about to be out of here. Reaper is about to be out. I'll see you, Sheila, and all of you. I'll see you all soon. I'll see you all next one. See you later. Oh, wait a minute. Time out. There's one thing that I forgot to say, and I always say it every stream. So, cheers to all of you. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'm actually going to sip this up. I forgot to say this is a stream we're going to do right now. Okay, Reaper Crew, don't forget, okay? Reaper Crew, we're number one. The like button for the video if you can. Do me the favor, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. Don't forget, every like you hit, it helps with the algorithm. So I'm going to say this for all of you. I'll see you all, and Happy Christmas to all of you. Happy Christmas. Reaper Crew, we're number one.